Hello, one and all, and welcome, one and all, to FMK Champions. Rock and roll! You know what's the most rock and roll game in the world? Dungeons and Dragons, baby. Satan. Ever heard of it? Dungeons and Dragons, Satanic Panic, hilarious episode in history. Look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. Hi everybody, what's up? I'm Carolyn Page, your host tonight for FMK, and let's be honest, every night for FMK, because I'm the host. Tonight we have a very special Dungeons and Dragons takeover featuring the cast, most of the cast of Table Top Notch. They're an amazing live action actual play D&D show on YouTube. You can catch all their back episodes. They got a sweet merch store. They got great, D&D stuff. And tonight we're gonna pit them against each other in a brutal battle of effing, marrying, and killing. Let's bring in our contestants for tonight. Now we've got Riley and John.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, they're competing as a co-team because they live together, and we thought, why not? We've also got Jordan.
What's up? We're going down, John and Riley.
Yeah, woo! And then finally, Anthony.
Good evening. I'm lost without my DM. The only one we don't have is our DM, so I'm absolutely lost.
Mystery man.
What happens?
What happened? I'm your DM now,
Oh,
baby.
oh!
I'm the DM now. Look at these dragon wings.
Master us.
I shall master you. Yeah, it's such a kinky name for literally the dorkiest thing. But we all know there's a lot of overlap between the nerd community and the kink community, right?
Yes. Yeah.
The first orgy I ever went to was X-Men themed. So come on.
What was the second?
Yeah. The second was, I can't remember because the theme's not the point of the orgy. Anyways, this is the amazing cast of Table Top Notch. We're going to be playing 4 rounds of different variations on the classic schoolyard game, Fuck, Marry, Kill. And you, the audience, get to vote in between each round and decide who had the best answer. The points matter only for glory. There's no prizes. Let's be honest. Jordan's out. I'm leaving. Fuck this.
No prizes. I was not told that.
There is a cash prize, but you have to pay us $50.
Okay.
That
every
sounds
round.
really good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm used to.
Okay, let's kick it off with round 1. Round 1, we're going to be fucking, marrying, and killing classic D&D NPCs. The blacksmith, the innkeeper, and the traveling merchant.
Oh.
And these pictures aren't necessarily these pictures aren't necessarily the blacksmith and innkeeper and traveling merchant can be whatever you imagine them looking like, not necessarily these pictures.
No, I'm gonna use these.
But okay, Riley and John, you're up first. They're gonna be answering as a team. So take us away. Fuck, marry, kill these 3 NPCs.
I think the obvious one, I'll start. The obvious one is we're fucking the traveling merchant. Things attached. They're gonna be gone pretty soon. They probably have some fun snake oil that might be a little wild, but not something I want all the time.
I didn't think about that.
What's next? Who are we marrying?
We marry the innkeeper.
We marry the innkeeper.
Because of the ale, obviously. And obviously the grin. Don't you want to come home to that smile?
Yep. Very hospitable, very I imagine an innkeeper has a good hug.
Yeah, I was just gonna say huggable.
Unfortunately, we're gonna try to kill the blacksmith.
Actually,
but frankly, the blacksmith might kill us.
We fucked up because she would definitely win.
She's gonna kill us. So we're fucking the merchant, we're marrying the barkeep, and we're getting killed by the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Great answers. Yeah, I would let her kill me for sure. Okay, Jordan, you're up next.
All right, y'all couldn't have been more wrong. Here's how it works. We're gonna be marrying the traveling merchant. Obviously, because they have so many amazing stories to tell. Like, they've seen so much of the world. What an amazing creature to be married to. And also, you know, we have some independence. They go and do their thing. I go and do mine. Absence makes the heart grow fonder kind of thing. So we've got that locked down. Next, we're going to be fucking the blacksmith. 100%. Look at what she's accomplishing. Look at those muscles. Like, think of what they could do just for a moment and then stop because it's going to get carried away. And then obviously we're going to kill the innkeeper so that I can take the business and then usurp him and take over for myself and become like king of the town. Right?
Oh, yeah. I like that. The blacksmith certainly got a couple huge accomplishments. I think we can all agree on that.
Top of my head, yeah.
Anthony, it's your turn.
Okay. I like where you're going, Jordan, where you started, but
I appreciate that.
I'm trying to, not get too thirsty for this picture of a blacksmith, but taking that away, I think even without that particular blacksmith, the forearms on the blacksmith are gonna be just too fuckable. I have to fuck the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Fucking the blacksmith. Although I'm gonna pivot from Jordan here because just that sense of community that the not the bartender, what are we calling
Innkeep.
The innkeeper has just facilitated such a community, and I'm a homebody, at heart, so throwing back a pint at the Green Dragon for the rest of my life is just where I want to be. And that leaves me with killing that filthy traveler, picking up God knows what on the road, and I just there's no I can't.
Wow.
All right, audience. Now that's tough. That's tough choices, but you've got to vote on who had the best answer for those NPCs. Type it in the chat. 1 for Jordan, 2 for John and Riley, and 3 for Anthony. Wow. I would marry the blacksmith because then you get a repeat fuck. I would kill the traveling merchant because they're traveling. No one's gonna miss them. Not like they have missing persons. It's a D&D world. And then I'd marry. I'd fuck the innkeep because he's the only one left.
I guess they both, they both have a great steady, income. Everybody needs tools. Everybody needs food and beer. It's tough. It's tough between those two.
Everybody
available to you with the innkeep, though.
That's true.
Different bed every night. The marriage would never get stale.
Oh, I like that you think that innkeeps sleep in their own, all the rooms. They still have a room.
32C's available tonight. I guess I'll go there.
I'm sure someone has done that.
Yeah, come on. You're telling me Jeff Hilton's never fucked in a Hilton?
Also best chances for, partner swapping with the innkeep because you got lots of people, coming in and out. Revolving door of just.
Sounds like you guys are voting for us.
Yeah.
Did you marry the innkeeper?
Yeah. Wait. Did I?
Who knows? Audience, Josh, do we have a winner yet?
We do, in fact, have a winner. Congratulations go to Jordan.
Thank you, chat. Love you.
Which leaves Anthony in second place and Riley and John in third for the round.
Outstanding stuff. Let's keep this party going with round 2. Round 2 is gonna be a little different and a lot sexier. We are getting rid of the marrying and killing parts and just keeping the fucking part of this game. So our champions are going to tell us how they would seduce a bard. Okay, describe to us how you're gonna seduce this bard. Jordan, you're up first.
Oh, I knew I was gonna have to be first on this one. All right. Okay. So how I'm picturing it, we're like on a dark, deserted road, like very few travelers. There's a small fire that's lit. I've had a long day. I put my horse to the side. I put the reins on the thing, a tree, or I don't know, a post. And he's just there playing, or she, I don't really care. They're just playing a lyre, let's say, quietly to themselves when they hear my horse neigh in the background. And I say, got any space for one more traveler? And they just plink away and nod. And then I slowly just sit down at the fire and without a word just stare and slowly start to unbutton my doublet and just start taking it off and say, it's hot in here. And then we just go into the tent that he's pitched perfectly. Their genders change throughout this entire time. I like to think that that's part of it as well.
Yeah, gender fluid bard. We love it.
Yeah, this is perfect. And then we sleep until, I don't know, like 4 the next day. That sounds right.
That's very sexy roadside assistance there. Okay, Anthony, you're up next.
All right. This bard is used to everyone applauding them so fervently and loudly. And I picture myself at the back of I'm back at the inn. We're in the inn. They're playing at the inn, and I'm at the back of the crowd, and I'm completely silent. And they notice that because everybody else is on their feet. Everybody's screaming and clapping, but there's one very silent entity at the back. And they're so drawn to my silence. And I'm sitting there, and I've purchased an extra ale, and you know, they try to woo me with their sweet words, but I'm giving them nothing, and that just makes them more. They need more. They need to finally hear my voice, and I don't give it to them. And they have to. They force. Nope. Take that back. They invite me. They invite me to their quarters, and you don't hear a single sound coming from the room. It's just the feeling of the walls. And and we both silently climax together.
And then they named their next album Silent Climax.
Yes, Silent Climax.
That's for you.
Amazing. Okay, Riley, John, tell us how you're seducing this bard.
So picture this, if you will. It's a tavern, a very dimly lit tavern. There's a light mist rolling in through an open window.
In a tavern, there's a mist?
Yeah, there's an open window.
Okay.
There's an open window. Feel it with me. And there's a mist rolling in. And we're together. We're on stage, and I'm strumming a little lute. We're playing music together. And you're singing, and we're singing together on stage. Yeah, and you look skeptical about this idea too, but trust me, it's gonna be great. We're singing. We're singing a very soft, like postal service-esque song together, and everyone's crying. Everyone in the bar is crying into their ales, and we finish the song and get off the stage, and the bard has been sitting in the back the whole time, and he comes up to us and he goes, "I'm a musician myself," and we go, "We love your energy." And the bard is like, you know, I run a traveling troupe, and I'd love to bring you along with me. And we play only for ourselves. And the bard goes, well then, play with me this one night, please. And he takes us out into the marsh where the mist is coming from, you see?
Oh, of course.
And in the mist, we descend into the reeds with this bard. But first, before the lovemaking begins, he pulls out a little harpsichord, a little auto harp thing. Not an electronic one, but a little hand one. And he starts strumming it, and we harmonize beautifully together. And as the 3-part harmony comes together, we all orgasm without ever touching each other.
Whoa! That is seductive.
You didn't until you hit the marsh. I wasn't with you. But then, as soon as you described the marsh, I understood where the mist was coming from. I got the ambiance. I think I get it now.
Okay, audience, it's now your turn to vote on that. Who seduced that bard the way that you wanna live in a world where bards get seduced.
I just want to say, I think Tiny Hand Harp would be song number 1 on Silent Climax.
Silent Climax.
Oh man.
Got a lot of hard bars.
Tiny hand hard.
John, your story was beautiful, stupendous, but I thought you were gonna do a twist ending where you were the bard at the end and you were just gonna fuck yourself.
Oh.
I was like, this is gonna be
And then
a
I
story.
go back to my room and pleasure myself because I'm just so good at being a bard.
Nice.
That would be the twist ending.
That's amazing. I want to give Anthony a shout out for negging his way into a romantic relationship. That's a classic move, my guy.
You gotta offer them something that they don't get in their regular,
Wow.
thing,
And for someone famous, that's disapproval. And I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. That's for some real mind games. Okay, Josh, speaking of mind games, do we have a winner?
We have a winner.
Okay.
Congratulations go to Anthony for this round.
Oh!
You rolled that critical hit right there.
Don't clap. Everyone stop clapping. I need complete silence.
Oh.
That leaves Jordan in second place for the round and John and Riley in
Freaking light.
Ooh, rough. It's rough. Sometimes 2 heads, not better than 1. But it's still anyone's game as we go into this next round. Round 3. All right, folks, this is going to be a weird one. This is going to be a fun one. This is a little game that we call Do It in a Voice. You're going to be doing a classic Fuck, Marry, Kill, but in the voice of an evil baddie. Evil, bad villain. Whatever kind of voice you imagine. It can be anything in the world. No Trump impressions, because we know he's bad, but I don't want to fucking hear it. Okay, you're gonna be fucking and marrying, killing daggers, spear, and broadsword. Dagger, spear, and broadsword. 3 classic D&D weapons. And honestly, let's be real. Classic weapons, IRL. Oh, I think that's more like a long sword. Would we say that's a broadsword? No. I would say that's like a Zelda sword, kind of.
Yeah.
It's a narrow
master sword.
A narrow sword, yeah. Just a sword. We'll just call it a classic sword. Okay, Anthony, you're going to be up first. Do it in a voice. Let's hear it.
God. You see, I've had a taste for something quite long. And I believe that I would like to spend a long time with something long. I'll be marrying the longsword. And then dagger's much too short. I shall throw the dagger away. The dagger is dead to me. I forget what the fuck the third thing is. What is that?
A spear.
A spear! Oh, a spear shall be fucked. Because it's got so many places to grip. Oh, yes. Grip it firmly, and thrust it. That's what a spear is for. Thank you.
Wow, unsettling.
Wow.
And delightful.
Campaign 2 character, man. I think we found it.
That's so good. Okay,
Most
John and
definitely.
Riley, you're up next. Let's hear that evil baddie voice. Too quiet. I can't hear you.
Yeah, right in there.
Depths of hell. It's stuck down there. I can't hear.
Nope.
You're fucking the dagger. The dagger is being fucked because it's short-lived, and I want all my fucks to be brief. For I have things to do in lands conquer. Remember. And we'll be marrying the spear. For the spear. For the spear is a noble weapon carried by the frontline soldiers for eons past. And that is who we want to marry, someone who has seen the front but knows the back. Which means that the broadsword disposed of, for it is mediocre and frankly not that broad. Broad enough.
Wow, I really like this two-headed dragon, like ogre hydra thing.
We're not gonna have a voice for a week now.
Honestly, it really worked for me. I like it a lot. Okay, Jordan, bring us home.
Yeah, all right, see, all right. So if you go ahead and take a look and you really think about it, yeah. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna fuck a sword, right? Because swords, they're typically they're wielded by the truest of true, the stout of heart, and they're gonna. Now I'm Scottish. They're gonna know exactly what you need. They're gonna know exactly what you want, and then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna marry that spear, because spears are meant to be thrown long ways. They've got a long distance on them, long distance, longevity. I'm a pirate now. So it's got the years on it to carry you to your future. And then you're gonna toss that dagger away, because the dagger is not reliable. It's just here, it's there, it's sneaky, it's wrong, it's lies. You're gonna throw the dagger away.
Great job, everybody. Hey, great job, everyone. Oh my God, audience, you've got to vote now. These are really three. I would love to see a show about these three villains together. Like this two-headed kind of dragon ogre I'm picturing. This very over the top one. And then I'm kind of picturing you as like a shapeshifter, Jordan, like a morphling changeling that's always like changing voices and appearances. I would totally watch the show. I think a spin-off, villains only tabletop dodge spin-off.
Oh, I love that. And I don't have to commit to an accent. That's great.
Yeah.
Some one-shots.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. That can apply to all areas of your life. Josh, do we have a winner?
This one was a barn burner, but congrats go again to Anthony for this round.
Oh my gosh.
John and Riley in second place for the round, and Jordan in third.
Ooh.
We didn't get swept in the bottom.
It's a two-headed ogre, man.
Yeah. Dragon.
I also want to say, Jordan, I loved your character because it went from Cockney to Scottish to pirate to literally John and Riley. What's your
Perfect circle. All right. Now it's time for our final round and our toughest round, a little round we like to call round 4. Okay, this round we have polled our audience. Anthony's ready. He's got his Kamehameha ready. This round we have polled our audience on a question: the most fuckable D&D spell. What is the most fuckable D&D spell? They answered. A ton of people answered. We tabulated all the answers, and now we're gonna give each of you 30 seconds to guess as many spells that you think are fuckable as you can. We're gonna have Jordan and Anthony, you take your earbuds out, and then we'll bring you up full screen when it's time for you to come back on. We're gonna have John and Riley go first. Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. I feel like you guys have an advantage because there's 2 of you, but I'm gonna try and count your.
I'm a monk. You spells.
All right, let's see. Ready, go.
Toll Dead.
Old person.
That's fucked up. The shiny lights one.
Ensnaring strike.
Fireball. Cure wounds, very sexy. Healing word, also very sexy. Ice knife. Ooh, chill touch. Hellish rebuke. Don't know if that's a spell, but
Zephyr strike.
very good. Talk to animals.
No!
So hot. Traps. The disarm traps. Cure. Mending. Because the condom might.
And that's out of time. Y'all got one right.
What? No!
That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough sell, but let's see. It's still, we'll see. Let's bring up Jordan next.
Oh, that was exciting, quiet television right there.
Yes, this show's good with sound on or off. Also, here's a shout out to our audience. Don't forget to like and subscribe to us and Tabletop Notch. Okay, Jordan, we've got 30 seconds on the clock for you to guess as many D&D spells as you can. Go.
All right, mirror image, enlarge, reduce, counter spell, featherfall, obviously. We're gonna go with. Oh shit! I totally blanked. Oh, blink, going in and out of every spot. Oh god, this is so hard. I guess lightning bolt because it's electrifying and it's sexy. This is so difficult. Okay, here we go. What else do I got in my arsenal? Thaumaturgy, just make big ass noises with it? That sounds about right.
And that's time. Okay, very good. We'll see how many you got. I'm not going to tell you how many you got. We're going to save that for the end. Let's bring in Anthony.
Hello.
There he is. There's my special boy. Okay.
All right.
Okay, let's see. At 30 seconds on the clock, go.
Mage hand, delayed blast fireball, color spray, mirror image, thaumaturgy, fireball, lightning bolt, toll the dead, Maximilian's earthen grasp. Did I say that? The one with force push. That's not a spell. Tug. The little house, tiny hut. Mordekainen's tiny hut.
Tiny hut? What the fuck is that?
There's absolutely a spell that ends with tiny hut.
What does it do?
You
make us a little house?
I think so, yeah. Well, there's one where you get to phase shift into a mansion, but there's also one where you make a tiny hut.
This game is bullshit. Let's bring everybody back. I'm calling bullshit on all of D&D. They should have just stayed with war games. Magic was a mistake. Tiny hut. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, what's it called? It's like Mordekainen's tiny hut. I can't think of it.
That's
Keep rattling them
wild.
up. You can never be wrong.
I know.
Could just be homebrew.
Okay, Jordan, you got 2 points, so that's gonna bring you up to 8. John and Riley only got 1, so that's gonna bring them to 5. And then Anthony got 3.
Oh!
And so that's gonna bring him with his lead 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. Woo! And Anthony is our winner.
Defending the title.
Yeah.
Win! It's me that wins. It's at you. It's me.
Fantastic. Let me read you
what were the
list of the
spells?
10. Okay.
Yeah.
10 was enlarge reduce.
That's
Incorcio Reducio. Damn it.
That's a sexy spell. 9 animate object. I would fuck that spell.
Shit, yeah.
8 bones of the earth. Bone the earth. 7 finger of death.
That's very fun.
6 lightning bolt. 5 conjure fey.
Oh.
4 is mage hand. 3 charm person, which I don't think anyone said. That's very fucking
Mage hand and charm person.
Oh, charm. Oh, that's a little.
Charm person's tough.
2 is fireball, and number 1 magic missile.
Oh shit.
Magic
The best
missile,
spell,
get it.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Magic
yeah.
missile into that
that's
ass.
fucked up because when I saw the Twitter poll, my first thought was, Magic Missile's kind of fuckable. And I didn't say it!
Ugh.
That was my first thought. I'd fucking Magic Missile.
I mean,
You better have gotten mage hand, Jordan. Did you say mage hand?
I don't think so. I choked.
No,
I
don't
hardcore
think so.
choked.
It's hard. It's a hard round.
I meant to say burning hands though. That was one that I was like, yeah.
Oh.
Hot fingies.
There.
Yeah, gotta get fingies.
Yeah,
by those
sexy
hot
fingies.
fingies. Oh my God. Thank you so much to our champions tonight. Thank you so much. That Tabletop Notch. Go check it out. Subscribe there. Go. They've got merch. Everyone's wearing all their cool
Decked
merch.
out right
Look at
now,
this.
Yeah.
Fucking decked
They got
out.
so much fucking merch. I love it.
Yes, shameless.
Check them out. Go watch all the back episodes, and we got a merch store too. Check out our merch. We don't have any shirts with my face on it yet, but maybe next year. That'd be cool. I'd wear that. That'd be awesome. Then I'd jerk
When
off
you
in the mirror or
come-
something.
When you come on Tabletop Notch, you
Yes.
can wear your shirt.
Ooh, spoiler. Maybe I'll be on Tabletop Notch. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays. We're going to be off next week, but then we're going to be back for December shows. We got a stacked shit. Okay, love you all dearly. See you soon. Bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye.